What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. As you can see in the background, I've got my tractor set up here. But today I'm going to be installing a PATS easy change system for my Kubota 3901. Swing it around and show you what I got. Basically what this is, it just makes life easier when you're changing implements on your tractor. So when I bought this tractor a couple months ago, it had these turnbuckle style stabilizers on it, and they're such a pain. I got tired of fooling with them, and I installed these slide type stabilizers. But with the these tires on it and the way these stick out so far, it's kind of a pain when you're hooking up implements. So basically what this easy change system does, is basically a quick connect. You mount it to your 3-point hitch arms, and you back up and just lift up, and it snaps right in. You're not getting on and off the tractor 10 times trying to get these pins to line up. Basically all it does is make life a little bit easier, especially when you're hooking and unhooking implements quite often. We had the old style system on the other tractor, and it just didn't work out because we got a bunch of older implements, and if you don't have the new style implements, it just don't work. It's even worse than trying to hook up without a quick hitch. So basically what we're going to do today is install this system and see how it works. My neighbor bought a set, and he absolutely loves it, and I've looked at them, and so I went yesterday to Agri Supply and picked up a set. They're a little pricey, but I think it's going to be worth the price. Keep from hassling on and off the tractor, especially when you buy yourself. So hang around. I'll walk you through the steps on how to install it. So basically this is what comes in the package. Got all your hardware, stabilizer bar, helps you line up once you're getting ready to hook up. And these slide onto your lift arms. Got some extra hardware in there. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it's going to be worth the trouble. Now, I will note that this is for Cat 1. They also make Cat 2. They make a reducer from a Cat 2 to the Cat 1. They make a Cat 1 to a Cat 2. So this guy that come up with this stuff, he's pretty ingenious. And it looks pretty well built. Pretty heavy duty. Anyways, we're going to get to installing this thing. So this is the gist of it. You basically slide this on, put your pin through. There's a Carter key that goes in there. But what you'll notice is when you put it on here, it's got some slop to it. So what PATS has done is they come with a couple different shims. There's a thinner size and a thicker size, and it's going to depend on, I think them are 1/4 inch and the other ones are 3/8 or something like that. It's going to depend on how thick your lift arms are to what shims you use. So you want this thing to be pretty level, and this is all the hardware it comes through. So these dial pins drive through the shim once you figure out what size shim you want. And anyways, we're going to figure it out and see if we can get these things done. Alright, so I forgot to hit record. Basically what we did, we chose the thinner shim. You drive this dial pin through the shim till it's flush or a little bit past flush, I went a little bit past flush to keep it from sliding out. You put the pin in, or the shim in, goes in there, and the dial pin goes down through there, and the shim sits here. So when you slide it on the arm, it takes the, it sets this more level. The thicker shim had it setting up a little bit. So I got my tractor arms pretty close to being level. And then you got these two little ears on this piece, and this U-bolt slides through, put your nuts on, and then tighten it up. I'm gonna get them tight and then put our backing nut on it to keep them from coming loose, and we'll see what we got from there. Start on the other side. Alright, so basically, hello Squeak, that's my helper. Anyways, basically we got it on, got the shim in, got the main pin in, got our U-bolt on, got these 4 bolts, 1, 2, and there's 2 on the other side with lock nuts. The instructions tell you to leave it kind of loose until you get the other side on, and then so I'm going to set the other side up just like this side, and then we'll get it all square and level and all that good stuff. Just to give you a better view, see how I got the pin drove down flush. Basically it slides in there and slides through that hole and sits in there like that. Then you just slide it on. I will note, your pin that goes through your lift arm, if you can see that, you got this little keeper pin. This hole needs to go to the inside. So basically, you slide your pin. You got your flat washer nut, goes on the U-bolt. Just gonna finger tighten them. Got these 4 nuts or bolts with lock nuts. Thread into the side. You got 2 on each side. You don't want to tighten them all the way down just yet. See how you tighten it and it moves it? So once we get all these on, we'll take our spreader bar and put in the middle and get everything square as best we can. Alright, we got it all hooked up. Yeah, I will say it's kind of a pain to get these things square. I put a broom handle in it just to give me something to go off of. But basically what you do, you back up to your implement, roll that out, you pin, you back up under your pin, or whatever you're hooking up to, bush hog, box blade, whatever. You back up, and you lift up on your arms, your pin slides down, and this catches. Once that catches, you get off, roll that around to keep it from coming up. You got this stabilizer bar, and I would imagine once you get this thing adjusted out the way it's supposed to be, you really won't need that a whole lot. Most of my equipment's about the same width, other than the tiller. I think my tiller is a little different, and we may have to use this. Basically, you put this in, it goes in them pins on both sides. It's got an adjustment. It'll slide in and out depending on what you do. Once you get it to where you want it, you tighten it down, back up, and roll on. Like I said, you just run that around. That comes out. It's that easy. You back up to a piece. Obviously, this broom handle ain't heavy enough, but that falls down in there. It don't come out. I think once I get it adjusted the way I want to, it'll be alright. Not that bad of installation. Like I said, the worst part about it is getting these things straight. That's kind of a pain. But we'll get it worked out. We'll go hook to a piece of equipment and see how it works. Stay tuned. Well, this is what it looks like on a older model bush hog. Looks like the drive shaft's going to work. I didn't have to buy a longer one, which is about time for a new one anyways. My top link's long enough. I was worried about having to buy a new top link. But basically you back up to it, lift your arms up. I will say it comes with these 2 washers you put on the implement that keeps you from sliding back and forth. I forgot to tighten that bolt. Always find something. But anyways, we're about to wrap this thing up. I'm going to hook up to a couple more implements and see how it works. But hey, if you like seeing little videos like this, how about giving me a thumbs up? If you don't mind, click on that subscribe button and the notifications button. You'll know when I do more videos. With deer season out, we're going to be doing a lot more tractor work, cooking, homestead type stuff. Anyways, we appreciate you watching. I hope this was a little help to somebody. I'm going to say it took about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to get it all together. And that's actually reading the instructions. So, not that bad. Anybody that's got a little bit of mechanical skill can do it. Pretty simple. And I think it's going to help out a lot once I get it all adjusted right the way I want it. So, like I said, Thanks for watching. Later.